Sabine Mensah. I'm Deputy CEO at Africa Nenda. Welcome to the session Ask Me Anything. My guest here is Carlos Brandt from PIX Brazil. So Carlos, let me dive into the first questions. Who developed PIX platform? What technology does it run on?
Regarding the PIX platform, it was developed by the Central Bank of Brazil. All in-house, no, not anything outsourced. Of course, we did buy some IT components and so on, but the platform was all developed by the Central Bank of Brazil. Also, the Alliance database and the anti-fraud database, which is, the same database, but it served different purposes for Alliance and anti-fraud information. Was developed by the Central Bank of Brazil in a centralized way, in a traditional technology architecture, let's say, and it was decided to do like that, to be developed and implemented by the Central Bank of Brazil, so we could achieve and we could have a very low-cost infrastructure for the PSPs. And having a low-cost infrastructures for the PSPs was something very important to us in order to get the low cost towards end users. And so that was the main idea behind the decision of making ourselves the operational platforms in PIX.
So can you tell us a bit about the process of developing PIX? It was done in-house, I understand that.
Yeah.
How many stakeholders were involved? What process? How did you get the consensus moving forward to be able to develop that?
It's important to clarify that we have PIX as the payment scheme, and we have the operational platforms, the settlement platform, and also the anti-fraud and Alliance database, as I said. Both components, let's say, the payment scheme and the operation platforms, was developed or defined by the Central Bank of Brazil. We took both roles, the two roles of being the scheme owner and being the operations of the platforms. And for both things, we discussed with all the stakeholders. We got everything or everyone around the table, and we set up a working group before PIX was launched to discuss with the industry, to discuss with all the parties that were interested in helping to set up the new payment ecosystem. And this was pretty much in a co-creation mindset or in a co-creation approach. Everyone making suggestions, giving insights, giving inputs, bringing information. And that was, I think, the main reason that we have been very successful in translating the needs of the users into a scheme, into a payment scheme, right? Of course, the Central Bank of Brazil was responsible to take all the decisions, but the decisions would be very much discussed, deeply discussed with all the stakeholders to make sure that we would have a great product. We are not making the product for the financial system itself. We were making the product for everyone, for the whole society. So we would have to get as much information and as much people around the table to contribute with the development of PIX.